All right, so to start our Chrome extension, we've got a new project in Builder, and we're going to start by laying out our pages. This is going to be pretty simple. We're only going to have 2 pages in this Chrome extension. So we'll start with the first page, which is the main view of our extension. We're just going to go ahead and create a blank page, and I'm going to call this Clipper. Now, what I want to do is I want to lay out this page, and the components that we're going to have, we're going to be pulling some information from the browser, like the title, description, and the URL of the page. We're also going to have the image, the social share image from the page, and then we're going to give the user a notes field for this web clipper so that they can add notes to any page that they clip. And then we'll have a number of buttons, action buttons, that allow them to save that info and do things with it. So I just want to start by laying all of that out. So I'm going to create a couple of divs here just to lay out my page. So I'm going to go through this kind of quickly. This is not meant to be a styling tutorial by any means. I'm going to keep it pretty simple. But we have plenty of other tutorials on how to style in Builder. So forgive me if I'm going a little too fast on this part, but I want to get to the good parts, the Chrome extension parts. So I'm going to add a couple of text elements to my page here. So this one's going to be, actually, let's add 3 of them. So I'm going to have a page title, a URL, and a description. And let's just use Flex to stack these on top of each other. Let's go ahead and add an image as well. And that'll be our image that is pulled from the social share. And let's add a multi-line text field for our notes. So that'll go here. This placeholder will just say notes. That'll be fine for now. And then let's add some buttons. All right, so let's start with our Save to Airtable button. That'll be the first functionality that we'll add. So we'll let you pull information from the browser and then save that to Airtable. So I have some styling that I'm just going to apply. Let's see here. Oh, I have a primary class. There we go. All right, so let's lay this out. And I'm just using Flex to sort of display the info in a column of my elements. All right, so this is a good place to start. So we've got some information, an image, that'll all be pulled from the page. We've got a text field, and we've got an action button for saving it to Airtable. So this is a good start. Now what I want to do is set the size of my page. So if I click the 3 dots right here next to my page name at the top, I can set a width, and I'm going to set this to 400 pixels. I just know that's kind of a good size for a Chrome extension window, or at least the one that I want to create. So I'm going to do that. And finally, to clean this up a little, I'm just going to add a little bit of spacing and sizing. So I want my notes field to be 100 pixels wide. I'm going to want some standard margins pretty much all around here. Let's see. Let's put some spacing between our notes field and our button. And the same for our image, give it a little bit of breathing room. All right. All right, so that looks pretty good for a layout, at least to start with. Actually, last thing, I just want to make this font size a little bit bigger for our title. So we'll give our title like a 20 pixel size. And then we'll do maybe for our URL, let's do maybe 14. Make the URL a little smaller and the title a little bigger. All right, that's a good starting point. In the next lesson, we will move on to actually pulling information from the web page.